Welcome back. We are covering number 16 of 20 tips to get you started with Microsoft OneNote for Mac. Want to help you become more productive in your meetings this year at work or at school or in your organization. And OneNote, if you're not using it, go back and check out the first intro. I think it's a worthwhile of a tool to get to know and to use. I think it'll transform your productivity. In terms of how you take your notes and just this tool and in terms of what you can use it for and just based on what you can't do if you're taking notes in Word or Excel or handwriting the notes. So it could be pretty powerful, help eliminate your paper clutter at your desk. And so before we get started, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're back visiting Uncle Paul again, it's time to hit the subscribe button, click the thumbs up, and then also click the alert button and just to be notified of future videos that are there. So again, we're going to jump into this. We're going to cover creating pages within a section, right? There's notebooks, there's sections within notebooks, and then there's pages within the notebooks. And what I want you to think about, I keep trying to give you visuals of how to think about this, right? You go to the business or the supply section for school supplies, or the business section where there's notebooks, and you can either have a 3-ring binder that has those divider sections with the colored plastic tabs in them. It's just like that, right? So you have your notebook. This happens to be a blue 3-ring binder, the Michigan one here, right, that we're on. And let's actually go down to Michigan State here, right? So and just kind of walk you through. So you have, this is just the 3-ring binder and there's nothing in it. So we want to put sections in there. So we're going to add a section real quick and we're going to call this football. Just going to call it football and then we're done here, right? So we've done that before. We covered that in the last video. And by default, you get your page there. So, right, and it's untitled. So a couple of things you can do. You can do that. I typically will do that. And then watch what happens here, because you typically want to name your pages, right? And I typically, for business use, I will put the date, the title of the meeting, and the time. And that's how I kind of, break them down. And I'll actually name my sections. I'll have, notes, January notes, right? And then I'll have the date here, and all my January notes will be under the January notes sections, right? So, each day that I have a meeting, I will go in and I'll say, what's today? Today is the 28th of February. So Feb 28. Watch what happens on the left-hand side there on the actual page. And 2021, and it notes it here as well. Meeting with new Michigan State football coach about recruiting. I typically have shorter titles, but anyway, so you see what happens here, right? And then I typically will also put a dash in here and 2 p.m. All right, so you can break it down any way you want to, but that's how you add a page. But let's say you want to add another page. Had another meeting that day, February 28th, 2021. And again, you see how it populates the notes there. 3 p.m. signed top QB in the state of Ohio. All right. So again, we're taking their top guy. It's probably another, great quarterback that's going to come out of Ohio there. And so that's how you make a page, right? It's pretty simple in terms of how you actually create a page within a section. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, click the thumbs up, click the alert button, and also click the subscribe button, and we will talk to you on our next video.